Hello, welcome to another one of my Trinity teachings. This is lesson 3.1. The first one in, I talked about the different specialties. First off, you notice that it was called meditation, and I have Aqua. The color is because in the spectrum from this book, Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard, and also as I talked about in my spectrum video, I'm putting the colors there just to reference that spectrum. Yeah. Anyway, continuing on. I'm going to talk about meditation. Meditation can be used for many different reasons, not just for Wiccan purposes. I suggest an okay thing to learn. It can be used to do spells, to help for calming. First off, I don't know a whole lot on this subject. My cousin is the one who does most of this, but obviously he's not around. But here's a good book to look into. I might add this book is just on meditation as a meditation, not and using it in the Wiccan sense, but you can put two and two together easily if you know about Wicca and then you know about meditation, and it's easy to put together. Plus, the chakras are not just in Wicca using, so it talks about them also in here. Is The Complete Idiot's Guide to Meditation. Quick and easy guidance on when to where and how to meditate. 8 proof steps to learn meditation techniques from all the great traditions. Down-to-earth advice on how to relax and reduce stress by Joan Bolofsky and Eve Adamson. That's the names. Bolofsky. I think she's, I don't know if that's Jewish or Russian. It's hard to say. First off, this book has some interesting advice. I admit I have gone through it a bit. I've read a bit from it. I admit I'm still reading it. I have a bit of a ADHD, so sitting down reading is not always easy for me to do, so. Anyway, meditation. Meditation is a good way to help calm yourself, a good way to help ground yourself. It is also a good way to focus. Some people use meditate to clear their minds to focus right before they perform a ritual or a spell or some things like that. It is used to relieve stress, to help yourself calm, to help release anger. One technique I know, which I actually learned this back a long time ago in school, is when I think I first heard about it, and I've actually read a couple books. A good way to release anger or just release to feel better. Tense your entire body up, and everything you can tense and clench, just squeeze. And slowly release it, and as you're doing so, think of what makes you stressed or anger, and then just release it and calm. Just imagine releasing it to the ground and melting, like a block of ice melting. If need be, you can, as you melt, just lay on the ground like you're a puddle. It's a good way to help relax. Careful, you might fall asleep if you relax too much, believe me. I've had that issue. Anyway, it is also a good way to send intent. First off, I'm going to talk about in healing. There's a type of healing which is called. One second. I have notes. Sorry. I remember things. Anyway, absent healing is the name of it. It's basically sending healing energy from a distance. Well, meditation is a good way to help do this. It's using your body as like an antenna. First off, I'm going to explain something. When you're trying to release anger, do not cast a circle around yourself, because it's like turning on the power. See, when you release your anger in that, or meditation or whatever, and you're sending out focus or intent or visualizing something, the chances of it happening are there, but say you're technically, the power to your antenna, the signal's off, so you're not sending out a signal, or as strong of one. When you cast a circle around yourself, the signal is boosted, I say, tuning on the power, I could say. So, don't cast a circle if what you're thinking of or sending out is negative. As I talk about in an energy video of mine, be careful when you direct energy, as you could cause something negative if it's negative energy you're directing out. First off, also, when you meditate, you don't have to sit in a little Om pose, You can, as some people actually meditate right before they go to sleep. Then again, if you clear your mind enough and relax, you will pass out. But you don't have to, because some people can't sit like that. It hurts their back, believe me. I may be only 22, but believe me, my back hurts if I sit that way too long. In fact, sitting here right now is hell on my back. But then I do a lot of videos sitting here, so. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. One way is actually a spell. I'm gonna say a spell. It's a ritual or whatever. It helps you direct energy out. You can use this for absent healing, or you can do this for just help yourself visualize. They say if you visualize things will happen. So you can visualize or focus on it, and it may happen. Cast your circle, sit in the center, meditate, focus. You can use things to help increase this. Incense, candles, stones, amethyst is great for psychic stuff. Let's see, what else? And basically, your body training, you can send out healing energy to people, or like say you want someone to ask you out, you can focus on that and make it just happen. It's one of those things. You have to focus on energy. It also can help to align your chakras. If you don't have someone to help heal them for you. Aligning your chakras is just getting them in alignment that works for you. I mean, not everyone's chakras are perfectly aligned. I mean, some people say they're aligned, but they're aligned for that person. I mean, some people aren't always balanced. You know what I'm saying? Being out of balance is balance for some people. I know it's weird, but then again, everybody knows that one person who's kind of off, but it works for them. You know what I'm saying? Odd. This book I was talking about, meditation, actually right here talks about the chakras. So it's actually a good book. Here it talks about them as planets. The thousand-petal lotus, sun chakra, Mercury chakra, Venus chakra, Mars chakra, Jupiter chakra, and Saturn chakra. I know them in different terms. Let's see. If I know them correctly, your brow chakra, or crown chakra is also it's known as, is basically right here, the crown of your head. Then there's your third eye, which everyone knows is right here. It's actually used in meditation. They say your third eye, when you open it, allows you to project your will, and it's also basically, in a way, it helps you visualize and project what you want to happen. You can look more into the third eye. There's a lot more things you can do with it, actually. My cousin unknowingly does a lot with his. I'm not going to get into that. I should say someone can drive you crazy with it. Not literally crazy, but can kind of annoy you. Quick thing though. I know it's mean to do. I'm just going to say this. If someone's using their third eye in a mean manner, here's a good way to help make them stop. Poke them in the forehead. Since right here, right in the center of your forehead is your third eye chakra. Poke it and you disrupt the energy. 1 finger, 2 fingers. I've done this to my cousin many times. It disrupts it, and it takes them a while to realign it. So it's a good way to make people, if they're doing something harmful or just pestering you by projecting energy and stuff, and I know a lot of people can feel this, poke them in the forehead. Actually, normal people, I wouldn't say normal people, but people who don't practice Wicca, some people will focus and open their third eye without knowing it, and it can cause problems. Poke them in the forehead. Perfect. Granted, they're probably going to think you're kind of nuts if they don't know what the hell you're doing. But believe me, it's a good way. You don't have to do it too hard, just enough to, like that, to cause a bit of a... It's basically the psychic equivalent to poking somebody in the eye. I don't recommend poking people in the eye, just the third eye. I know it's a strange concept, but yeah. Let's see. There's 7 chakras altogether. Then there's the heart chakra, which is actually in the center of your chest. Oddly enough, you'd think it'd be above your heart, but then again, all chakras are considered to be straight down your body. So then you have, which is right here. Then you have your, I do believe it's called the solar plexus, or sacral, which is right here, around a little bit above your belly button. Or you could say in the center of your abs, but then again, you can have abs no matter your gender. So, 1 second. Then you have